Okay.
Hindi mo makapag-down. Nag-pictures na lang.
Sanaran niyo pala yun.
Anyway, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you may start.
Good day everyone and our dear panelists. We are Group 5 from Samsung. Today, we will be presenting about the poor educational quality, the effects of poor education quality in the Philippines. I'm Lim Dorothy,
I'm Giman Sai.
and we are the writers.
I'm Infante.
I'm Navaria, and we are the researchers.
Sorry, can you slow down? Sorry.
I'm Joseph.
Sorry, can you slow it down a bit? Because we can't. We can't take it all. Okay, can you repeat your contributions again?
Good day everyone and our dear panelists. We are Group 5 from Samsung. Today, we will be presenting about the effects of poor educational quality in the Philippines. I'm Lim Dorothy,
I'm Giman Sai.
and we are the writers.
I'm Infante.
I'm Navaria, and we are the researchers.
I'm Joseph,
I'm Amelia.
and we are data analysts.
I'm Andrisa. I'm Mataya. We are the editor of Infographic. Mataya and Andrisa. Now, let's proceed to the table of contents. Our presentation begins with research and info gathering, where we collected reliable data and sources. Next is data interpretation and analysis. Here, we examine patterns and findings. Then, we created the written content to clearly present our ideas. After that, we designed the final infographic to visually communicate the information we gathered. And finally, we included the reflection and impact, sharing what we learned and its importance, and ended with references to share and to acknowledge our resources. Now, let me introduce Infante and Navarias to explain the research and info gathering.
Background of the study. Our study is all about the effect and the factors of poor education in the Philippines. Education plays a crucial role in person's life. It helps people to get knowledge that can help them in the future.
And this introduction looks at how these problems affect our economy. People chance to move up in life and how to compete with the rest of the world. If we don't
Or can
fix
you
our
face here?
education,
We're not there. We're here. Okay, continue.
if we don't fix our education, the Philippines could miss out on a better future. Study shows that children from low-income families and uneducated households are more likely to struggle in school, while socioeconomic challenges means the strongest barrier to quality education. If these problems are not addressed, the Philippines risks falling behind and missing the chance for a better future.
Education is vital for personal growth and national progress. But in the Philippines, poor education quality has become a serious issue. Health factors such as poverty, teacher shortages, lack of funding, and weak resources, which led to dropouts, unemployment, and limited opportunities. Now for the data analysis, let me introduce Joseph and Andrea.
The graph presents the population in Taytay Rizal that has been affected by the poor quality education from 1990 to 2015. As you can see, the number started at about 100,000 in 1990 and steadily increasing, reaching nearly 400,000 in 2015.
The rising trends suggest that while the population grew, the issue of education remained unresolved. More families who experience negative effects emphasizes the urgent need for stronger education policy and better support for the students in Thailand.
And for the written content, let me introduce Lee and report.
Poor educational quality hinders student future success and limits their opportunities. Ultimately, weakening the Philippines' competitiveness and trapping individuals in cycles of poverty. Therefore, actions ensuring skilled workforce and brighter future for all.
The, the poor education quality in the Philippines is that from inadequate school facilities, government funding, and technology access, hindering student skills development and future opportunities. To address this, support is needed for programs that improve school resources and seek for government assistance, ensuring all students in the Philippines receive quality education and bright futures.
And for the last part, let me introduce Mandriza and Madaya before the final infographics.
For our infographic shows the problem of poor education in the Philippines. First, it explains the student cycles feel unhappy, struggle in school, and later face difficulty in finding jobs. Second, it highlights that 67% of Filipinos were affected. And lastly, it shows yearly percentage. 91% in 2022, 67% in 2023, and 29.2% in 2024, and 24.83% in 2025, showing a decline overall.
Data 4 shows key causes of poor education. 25% lack of funding, 20% teacher shortage, 15% poverty in child labor, 15% overcrowded classrooms, and 15% financial debt. Data 5, it explains the education system. DepEd for K to 12, CHED for higher education, and TESDA for technical training. But challenges remains in coordination and funding. For data 6 and 7, students struggles with basic skills, leading to high dropout rates, fewer job opportunities, and poverty that continues across generations.
Why yung infographics will go viral? To help the Filipino to be aware about the consequence of poor quality education.
How it can help inform or educate your audience. This infographic can help inform the students, teacher, and government official about the difficulties and deficiency in the poor quality education.
And this is our references. Again, I'm Lim.
I'm Infante.
I'm
Ano ba rin?
Joseph.
I'm Madaya.
I'm Mandrisa,
I'm Marvilla.
and we discussed today about effects of poor education quality in the Philippines. That's it for today. Thank you for listening.
Okay, good job. Okay, thank you for well-informed information. Let's start with a question. Okay, why did your group choose poor education plan?
Because poor quality education limits the students' potential. Because poor quality education limits the students' potential and hinders nation progress.
How does it hinder the progress of a nation?
So we can identify the contributors factors such as underfunding, poor teaching, and also the lack of resources.
How this issue importance in the Philippines? The issue about poor education. How this important in the Philippines? What is important?
internationally, like right here, some graduate as a teacher, and then after they graduate, since their education wasn't like minimal, below average in the global learning or education, they didn't able to get a job as a teacher, right? Like how they used to be in the Philippines. Instead of being teacher in other countries, they become like assistant, secretary.
Sorry,
Can
good
you
question.
elaborate again your question? My question is, how this issue importance in the Philippines?
We didn't able to reach the global standard about the management that students should be able to get.
Okay, so
Okay, I want to go back to your statistics. Let me go back to your statistics. Okay, so the latest that you have is 2015. What year is it?
2020.
2025. Do you think that these statistics are still reliable up until now? Like, oh sorry, not reliable, relevant.
the data analysis.
Why did you stop at 2015 when you could have looked for data that is more recent instead of 10 years ago?
We are looking for the reliable sources like the government, released by the government officials, and in Google or in internet, there is no data that can be relied on.
Right. So if I search right now, will I not find anything? Or I just use more? See? EdCom.government.ph. Around 18 million Filipinos finished high school. So this is a statistic in May of 2025. So why didn't you think of going past 2015? Why only until 2015? Why didn't you go more recent? You did your pananaliksik subject, right? How many years did they teach you? Like when they were teaching about the review of related literature, how many years should it be? 5. It's already been 10 years. So how is this still relevant in today's day and age?
Since they already graduated from that time and now they're currently working and they're the one that most likely experiencing the difficulties of having a low quality education at that time.
Sorry, who are the
The Filipinos that graduate around 2015 and
So you mean that, this is what I'm getting. So you mean that the Filipinos around 2015 experienced a lot of bad effects due to poor quality education. So does that mean that from 2016 onwards there wasn't bad education?
there's still bad.
So yeah, that's what I'm trying to like get out of it. Why 2015? Why didn't you the delay or what?
I think the government website was reliable. I look if it's around like or there's number there's numerical data.
Okay, sige. Let's focus on 2015. You chose 2015, right? So, what did your data analysis in Taytay Rizal reveal on your data analysis? What did your data analysis in Taytay Rizal reveal in your data analysis?
The number of people that has been experiencing poor quality education has been increasing over time.
Over
Around 2015 and as of
2015 is the highest. It's increasing from what year? 1900? 1990, sorry. Okay, sige. What are some effects of poor education to the students? What are some effects of your poor education to the students? Like you have you observe what are the some effects of poor education to the student?
The outdated curriculum and lack of knowledge to the students. Also
Effects from the student.
poverty.
Poverty. Can you elaborate?
They can afford school supplies like notebooks, pen, ball pen, or and either uniforms.
How does it affect their confidence in learning?
They don't have outdated curriculum. Like, they don't have skills for learning because they lack knowledge in learning.
Okay. Follow-up, not a follow-up. Anyone can answer. So you presented statistics only in Taytay, but I believe that poor education can be seen all around the Philippines, right? Agree? How do you think it affects us as a country? How do you think poor education affects us as a country?
Okay, can you repeat the question?
Okay, so poor education is seen all around the world, all around the Philippines, sorry. Not just in Taytay, which you presented in our media news. So even if outside of Taytay, how do you think poor education affects the whole country? Not just Taytay. Do you think the effects are negative? Do you think the effects are positive? How do you think poor education affects our country?
Because the population
Kitchen
is
single bed.
overcrowded.
Sorry?
Because the population is overcrowded.
Because of
Population and overcrowded.
overpopulation and overcrowding.
Opo.
We have, sorry, I'm just trying to understand your answer. So my question was how it affects us as a country. So you mean that poor education causes overpopulation? What do you mean by that? Or is it a cause? Probably a cause.
So it's lack of government funding and also the weak implementation of education.
I think that's more of a cause than an effect. Right? It's more of the cause of poor quality education than the effect. I'm trying to look for the effect.
Like not enough classrooms, not enough facilities.
Cause effect. The result.
The result of poor quality education.
What is the result to the student?
Result.
For the student, about poor quality education.
They don't have enough skills for learning. Also, they don't.
Anyone of
They
you
don't,
not please?
they don't have enough skills or they drop out early.
Thank you. Infante. Infante. What is the most important thing that you learned when you were trying to create this presentation?
The importance of education.
Can you elaborate? What is the importance of education?
Education gives us knowledge that can help us in the future.
Okay. Next question. Do you think poor education is the root for poverty? In the Philippines, well. Do you think poor education quality is the root for poverty in the Philippines?
Yes po. Kasi po, ay,
Sorry, what's your
Lavarias.
Laborious.
Yes po, because if we don't have enough education or knowledge, we can find good work that can help us to step up on poverty.
Okay, follow up with that question. What is the correlation or relationship between poor education and unemployment? Any of you can answer aside from Laborious. You said poor education lead to unemployment, right? So what is the relationship between or correlation between poor education and unemployment? Is the relationship or connection of poor education versus unemployment? What is the relationship of that?
Without the right knowledge and education, you wouldn't be able to apply to the job you're applying because you didn't able to reach the company's standard.
Thank you follow-up. Additional. Especially Lim and Lipo. What do you mean?
The relationship between two is if you
Relationship na so,
if you don't have education, you can apply on
for quality education versus unemployment.
because of poor quality education, we can go to school and
I'm sorry, poor quality education and not being able to study are two different things. So we're focusing on poor quality education. So the question is, how does poor, if you're familiar, the unemployment rates in the Philippines are high, right? So how is poor quality of education a cause of unemployment?
Lipon and Lim. Where's Lipon?
because they can see the potential of because they can see the potential they need to the company.
Lipon, what's your favorite thing about your presentation?
When knowing the cause and effect of poor quality education.
Sorry? Knowing
The
the
causes and effect.
cause and effect. Can you give one cause and one effect of poor
The
quality
cause
education?
is lack of technology access.
In the effect?
And the students didn't get quality education.
Other than that.
They are having difficulties in education, like basic education skills, like reading, writing, or problem solving.
Thank you so